and welcome to New Moon Blooms video tutorial for our gorgeous dried floral wreath. I'm Sharon and today I'm going to talk you through how to create this absolutely gorgeous beauty. By the time you're finished, you will have a wreath fit for a very gorgeous door or for your table. You can also add it, it could be hung on a wall in the house. So many uses for this fabulous wreath. I'm going to run through, it's going to take us probably 10 minutes, I'll speed things up. This wreath should take you an hour to an hour and a half to make, and I hope you have lots and lots of fun doing it. The flowers that are here are all fresh, grown flowers that have been preserved and dried and will last you, if kept away from moisture and wet, should last you up to a year. We'll get started. All you need is what's in your box, which I'll run through shortly, and a nice secateurs. And if you've delicate hands, you could pop on a little pair of gloves. And that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoy your video tutorial and I cannot wait to see photographs of your finished work. Over the next 20 minutes, I'm going to go through all of the preparation to get your wreath looking like this, and I'll talk to you about some of the tools you need. Really, you just need a really sharp gardening scissors or a secateurs that can cut wire and some hard stems. I hope your box has arrived. Let's see what's inside. Oh, the smell of that eucalyptus is so good. You'll see a fabulous straw wreath, beautiful, made from natural straw. We have some beautiful little straw flowers, some billy balls, or bulparum, fresh Irish eucalyptus that smells really, really good. I have your wire, which is really important. Some coloured wheat, which is gorgeous. And we have our lovely linoleum dried. Dried linoleum is so good in a yellow and a white. We've laid all our flowers out on the table and can see our selection. So what we're going to do is create 5 or 6 large posies to sit around the edge, and we're going to create 5 posies to sit around the ring to create this beautiful arrangement. We're going to take 5 or 10 minutes to prepare all of our foliage so we can work easily and get into that creative flow. To start, I'm going to take my eucalyptus stems and strip off the leaves at the bottom. So I'm putting this one in 2 and I'm taking the leaves from the bottom away, so I leave a nice clear space that I can hold with my wire. Different heights are really good. Beautiful smell, it's so good. Okay, so that is my eucalyptus prepared into little pieces. I have my nice wheat and I have 5 of everything, and I have 5 little billy balls, and my straw flowers are here too. They're a little bit bendy, but that's okay because we're going to nestle them into our linoleum. We are going to take our pieces of linoleum and cut them into size. If I take away, I can see this one is a great size. I feel like this is another great size. What have we got here? We're trying to leave a little bit of length on the stem so we can capture them with our wires. You don't want to cut them too short. And this here will... And don't worry about the shedding. Dried flowers tend to shed. It's part of the nature of how they are preserved. So the little bits of shedding is perfectly normal. So my yellow in little pieces, which is great. All beautifully laid out. And my white is the majority. So we're going to take them into little pieces this size that we can work with easily. If you have big pieces like this, it's fine. I'd cut it down so they're sitting nestled into each other. You don't want anything that's too wide. And that is us ready to go. And we are going to take our wire. So I let out a length of wire to give yourself some room. Put your wire down on the table, make a little bit of a bend, and I'm going to sit my ring into this and hold it in place. We're going to clasp the wire around the ring, twisting. tie it securely, and leaving this attached is the most important thing. We then fold our wire over and have it grasped nice and tightly. This is the basis for us to attach our flowers to our ring. So that's that. And the next bit is we take a little pile of flowers. We're going to take our flowers, group them together, add in some foliage at the back. Pretty little foliage. Gorgeous. And nice piece of white linoleum there. Spreading them out so you have a nice long piece. And I'm going to add in my yellow billy ball. Beautiful. This little collection is going to be added to my ring, and I'm going to loop the wires, cut this a little bit shorter, and loop the wire around to secure it nicely. We can go around maybe 3 or 4 times to keep it in place. Add in another nice piece of white linoleum, which is going to sit just here. I can see that's going to sit quite nicely. Add another set of linoleum here to the front. Some yellow linoleum this time, I think, too. Maybe in between there. And a pink straw flower. We kind of like to nestle the straw flower in so it's supported with the linoleum. Protected. That's it. So we're going to sit this next piece just here, and we are going to off some stems, and I feel like hold it, see if there's enough on it. So I like to try it. Will this sit well just right here? I think it's going to sit very beautifully. Absolutely. I might add a little bit more white linoleum just at the back here. I have a piece right here. So when we try it in again, pinching tightly, this is how it's going to look on our wreath. That looks pretty good to me. And again, if you use your thumb to secure the flowers while you roll your tape or wire around, it sometimes makes it a little bit easier. We have our last little posy that we're going to add just to finish our wreath here, and there's a little bit of a trick. We can see we have some space underneath the original first posy we put on. So what we're going to do is wire kind of under here and very gently lift this away, but I'll show you now shortly. We're taking our lovely last few bits of eucalyptus, and I'm going to feed this one in here. Well caught and trapped under the lovely wire. I'm going to add in lots of white and then finish with some yellow, I think. Have this linoleum, it's pretty. We have another billy ball to add in. A little straw flower, gorgeous. Pop this straw flower into the yellow. And we have a little piece of lilac. Gorgeous. Wheat. Just going to sit just here. I'm going to make sure my stems are not too long. I'm going to lift up. This is a bit awkward now, sorry. Lift up this, lift this small back piece away, and add this gorgeous piece just here. Right. And we finish off this piece beautifully. We're going to cut our wire. leave it, cut it long enough so that you'll be able to tie it off in the same manner we started the wire work on the wreath. To finish off, we're going to take our lovely piece of wire, lift up our little bits of linoleum. See, that's looking really lovely, and I'm going to take it around the back. We braid twice, and we're going to take the wire at the back and feed it through, pulling tightly, and again feeding this through several times until you have it nice and secure. You're feeding your end of your wire through and catching it on one of the loops, and again catching it on one of the loops to secure it. Catch it in neatly, and then turn our gorgeous wreath around and look at this beauty. You can loosen it up if there's anything sticking out. You can always tuck it in. Your fabulous homemade wreath, I would suggest you can loop some ribbon around the back, hang it on a wall, get a nice clip, or a nail would work really well. You can also hang it on your front door. I wouldn't hang it on your front door in bad rain or any bad weather, or if your door gets particularly wet, as it'll shorten the longevity of it. So enjoy your wreath. I hope you get lots and lots of joy, and well done on creating something beautiful just for you.